Hey guys. Alright, let's do a beginning slash Stone Age tips and tricks for people who want them. Um, so if you need or think you need or are just curious about early moves in Valheim, here's some things I recommend you consider. Uh, Tip number one, don't watch videos like this. I'm serious. This game is all about exploration and discovery. It's so if you watch these tips and tricks videos, if you watch these spoiler videos, you're going to ruin the experience for yourself. And I say that because um, there's no story. Okay, there's no quest. This is a survival game. It's an exploration game. It's a crafting game. And so if you watch too many of these tips and tricks videos, you're going to spoil the game and you're going to detract from what I think is the enjoyment of the game. So consider turning this video off right now unless you are stuck, if you're struggling, or if this is just how you like to do things. If this is how you roll, you don't like going in blind, then by all means keep watching. I certainly appreciate the views and the subscribers and the likes and all that stuff. So anyway, all right, so tip number 2. You need to get this little thingy dingy. No, the stone axe. That's a flint axe. You need to get the stone axe immediately. So your first objective is to get 5 wood and 4 stone. You're going to start right here. Okay? And so there might be a grayling around here. See, here's old Huggin. Huggin gives you tips and stuff. Okay? Pick up these branches. That's wood. Okay? And look for stones. There's usually stones lying about. You gonna make a liar out of me, game? You make a liar out of me, aren't you? Alright. There's always stones laying around here. I don't know what the hell's going on. You want to... Here we go. So, stones. Okay, so you need enough wood and enough stones to make your stone axe. Okay, so do that. Do that right away. The next thing you need to consider is food. Okay? The easiest food are the berries, the raspberries. And you should see the little bushes around here. Yes, Huggin, I know you're there. I don't want to talk to you right now. Okay, so pick up the raspberries, and you will notice if you highlight them, they give 10 health and 20 stamina. That's the buff that they grant you. Okay, and that lasts for 600 seconds, or 5 minutes. So raspberries are excellent. And then the next thing you want to look for are mushrooms. They're little red caps right here. Okay, so pick these up. So right away, eat a raspberry and eat a mushroom. You have 3 food slots. If you look in the bottom left corner here, you see these guys flashing. That's some mid-game food. Well, this isn't. Okay, so early game, your best bet is going to be raspberries, mushrooms, and then either necktails or cooked meat. All right. The cooked meat, you can get it from boars. You need to be careful with boars early on, especially if you don't have any food. Okay? If you don't have any kind of food buff up, a boar can kill you. And they attack very quickly, they attack very violently, and they attack very randomly. So just be very... You can kill them, especially with that stone axe that you've already made. You do need to start killing the boars. You need the leather scraps, and about 1 in 3 will drop meat. Okay. Now the deer is a bit taller ask early on. You can sneak up on them. It's very difficult to do during the day. It can be done. Okay. You have to be very careful. You have to pause for stamina. The one that's looking at me is probably gonna spot me. And now that one turned. Okay, killing deer without a bow early game is very difficult. Okay, and you see my sneak skill is low because I didn't do this for long. It can be done. It's much easier to do at night. Okay, let me get my mace out here. See if I can sneak up on this deer. He's a 1-star. See, there we go. Okay, and that one didn't even notice. All right, so not easy, but it can be done, and you'll get raw meat. And so take the raw meat back over to your, well, okay, once you've got, here, see, here's a boar. Watch what he does. He gets all pissy. Now, he doesn't hit me that hard because I'm wearing bronze armor. Let's see how hard he hits. Well, he missed because of the terrain elevation. Okay, let's try again. Okay, he hits for 7. Okay? They don't always give meat, so you can't rely on boar early on for meat. So you're mainly looking for raspberries, mushrooms, and then some raw meat that you can cook at the old handy-dandy campfire. Okay, so once you've addressed your early meat problems, the next step is you must build a hammer. Okay? And you will need 3 wood and 2 stone. The hammer unlocks the building system. Okay? You can't build anything until you've picked up a hammer, until you've built a hammer. So, what you do is you build the hammer, equip it, and then the first thing you have to make is a workbench. This is 10 wood, so you wanna drop this down pretty early. But if you can, I would strongly recommend that you hold off a moment. Oh wait, no. Okay, so you have to put the workbench down first. And so you just drop this bad boy down anywhere it'll fit. And you can see the game gets a little pissy with you. Yeah, you don't have to be too... It doesn't have to be the perfect spot right now. It's just a temporary thing. Okay? Now, you can't use it. It needs a roof. So, get your hammer, and we're just going to make a basic little hovel. Okay? We just want to get a roof over this bed. Well, don't screw it up. Dummy. I got in a hurry. There we go. And you want to get this thing at a minimum. I like to go 3. Okay? And then come in with 30s like this. Okay? Now we can build, okay? And the first thing you want to build is a hoe. How to be a hoe. You want a hoe, all right? And the reason you want a hoe is, well, they're fun. No, I'm sorry. I didn't say that. I'm embarrassed. Okay, so you can level ground, okay? And so you can come in here and make this flat, okay? And just flatten this out real quick. It doesn't have to be fancy. It doesn't have to be beautiful. Then go back to your hammer. Tear this shit up. You get it all back, 1 to 1. Okay? Now you can get a little fancier. Okay? And now what we want comfort 4. Okay? Comfort 4 can be a little elusive. Okay? You'll need to use your stone axe. Chop down some wood. Okay. Doop. So, I'll just use this. It is going to take a little while, so sometimes when you're first starting off, just whack these. Now, if something goes wrong, let me see here. You can punch them. Okay? They will break. It's not the quickest way to get things done. Of course, you can pick up branches. That works too. But you can break these small ones with your hands. Breaking a tree, I don't even think this will work. Yeah, it won't even damage it, right? Because if you see here, see, it's taking damage. Now, you can sit there and wail on that tree, right? Okay, so, now, another little aside tip. I like to build my starter house. See, this is just a quick throw down. I like to build it around a boulder because what you can do is you can sit here and train. Okay, and your stamina comes back faster in here. You're getting buffs. Okay, let me show you. That's the wrong thing. Here we go. All right, so rested. So that's plus 100% stamina, plus 50%, and then shelter, and now resting. Rested and resting, plus 200%, plus 300%. Right. Now what happens is if I run out here, watch. It's gone. See? So you can train in here. Okay. Your skills will go up. You can use any weapon you want, except sometimes a bow works and sometimes it doesn't. I'm still working on that one. Let me go ahead and eat here real quick. Yeah, I'm not really sure what's going on there. Okay, so anyway, it's your first night. You want to get a quick shelter down. Maybe you found a rock, a boulder to build around. That's a good idea. But if you don't, no problem. Let's just get a basic Comfort 4 shelter down as quickly as we can. If we can get around all the world lag here. Okay. Now you're going to need a little bit of room. Okay. So I'm going to show you what I consider to be the minimum Comfort 4 shelter. Okay. Now, oh wait, I messed that up. It's not tall enough. I goofed. My bad. You can tear it down real quick. Okay. So go up with these little halfsies here. Oh, come on. Yeah, the snapping can get more than a little finicky at times. Sometimes you got to get up on a rock or something. There we go. Alright. I'm just going to do something like that, right? Okay. And then we're going to go with 30. I'll show you why in just a second. I recommend the 30 over the 40 or 45 because, let me see if I can shift jump up here. Come on. Nope, it won't do it. Okay. What you can do is flop down a ladder like this. Come on. Would you please stick? There it goes. Okay. So now you have a defensive rampart. You can get up here and use your bow or take a break and not die. Now, the enemy will attack your structure and eventually will fall apart. So you can't sit up here indefinitely, but it is long enough to prevent you from dying. Okay? So then what I do is I put these peaks over it like this. Okay? I'm not going to bother with a chimney right now. I'm just trying to get a basic Comfort 4 structure in place. Okay. Let's get a campfire. Where's my campfire? Ah, I'm out of stone. Son of a bitch. Okay, so pick up stone. Yeah, I got some stone in here somewhere. There we go. Okay. Really important to get this structure up. You want this up post-haste. Put it on the other side of your structure. Okay. Alright. And then what we want... Oh, and I hear some pain in the butt grayling coming this way. And so you want to try to get 3 sides on this thing to get your comfort level up. It's still not giving it. There it goes. So now we're at comfort 1. But that's not good enough. Okay. Let's try to get this to comfort 4 as fast as possible. What comfort 4 does is gives us a much longer buff. Okay. So we're still at, yeah. Nope, that's the wrong one. Yeah, it's. Come on, baby. There we go. Oh, I usually do doors right there, but yeah, whatever. Okay. And so the trick here is to get this thing out far enough that the game will give you your damn buff. What is wrong with me? Huh, how much time you got? Okay, we're still... Where are we at? See, it's really finicky. Let's drop a bed. This all takes wood, okay? Doesn't take anything more than just some wood. Yeah, it's still being a pest. Like so. And then we may have to drop these guys like this. Missing requirement. Let's see. Still comfort 1. There we go. Comfort 4. Okay. So we got it. So we got our minimum comfort 4 structure up. I don't even bother closing in that side. Okay. And then this will give you just sit here for a few moments. And I think we get an 11-minute buff. Yeah, there we go. Okay, there's our 11-minute buff. Okay, so now that you've got that done, in my opinion, the next thing you need to work towards is your crude bow. 10 wood, 8 leather scraps. You're going to be hunting boars, okay? You're going to have to get used to killing the boars. You can try sneaking up on them. I just run in and hit them with the axe, okay? It gets it done, you know. It's not pretty, it's not elegant, but you need to get those leather scraps, get that bow, and then your life will get a lot easier. All right? You can consider making some containers for storage. You need to build these cooking stations over your fire. They're very, very cheap. I think it's like 4 wood or something. It's nothing, right? Let me see. Yeah, it's 2 wood, so big deal. You know, no big deal there. Okay. So work on getting that bow. Now, the next tip that I'm going to talk to you about has to do with a particular risk that people might not realize, and it's to falling trees. Okay, you want to start dropping trees. You want to start wailing on trees. Now, watch. Okay, he did 0.8 damage to me. He'll hit you a lot harder, okay, because you don't have the armor factor I have. You got to be very careful about falling trees. So watch your ass when trees are coming down. Okay? Now, that's the next tip right there. You need to get a shield, and you need to learn how to do perfect blocks. You must get good at this. Alright? And the reason is, if you watch, see that little sliver of stamina? Now watch if I just hold block. Okay? It burns more stamina to do regular blocks than perfect blocks. Now the next thing is there's a damage buff. If you look at your shield, there's a parry bonus. Parrying and then attacking doubles your damage. And so that would have been a 25-point hit. Okay? You need to get a shield, and you need to learn how to use that shield. Very important. Okay? So take a look at the wooden shield. So 10 wood, 4 resin. You get resin from chopping down trees and killing greylings and grey dwarfs, and of course leather scraps come from boars. That's it. Alright? So you need to get a shield. You need to learn how to use that shield. It's just absolutely critical. Now, the final tip is you need to find water. Alright? So you need to start a search pattern around your home. Okay? Work your way out further and further and further till you find the water. You must find a coastline, a stream, a lake, something. Because That's the only place you will get flint, and you really want flint. Okay, that is your Stone Age material. Okay, stone axe is fine. Flint axe is a lot better. All right. You can also make flint. You can make flint arrows. Okay. And you will find the necks. Okay. Let me come over here, show you a neck. Do-do-do-do-do-do-do. And don't be terribly intimidated by operating at night in the meadows. It's a pretty safe zone, even when you're low level. Once you've got your stone axe, you should be just fine. But you see the flint? That's flint. You need that. Okay, you need that for your flint axe, and you need that for your flint head arrows. So flint head arrows do 27 pierce. Wood arrows do 22. Now eventually you can make fire. These are excellent. That's 33 damage. They do bonus damage versus Grey Dwarves. So definitely work your way up. Now these are necks. Okay, they're not particularly dangerous. Okay. They're a little annoying. Lagging. And they give necktails. Okay? You want necktails. You really want necktails. Let me head back up to the starter base. The best food combination in the Stone Age is cooked necktail, cooked meat, mushroom. Okay? That's the best that you can do early Stone Age. Now, after some exploration, you might be able to handle a burial crypt in the Black Forest. If you can, there are yellow mushrooms in there. Those are better than standard mushrooms. But that's you're kind of, it's more of an advanced tip for Stone Age survival. If you can do it, if you can handle it, sometimes you can find burial crypts on the edge of the Black Forest. By all means, go in there and get her done. But for just starting out, I think it's usually better to simply to count on cooked meat and necktails. And I'll show you the stats on a cooked necktail. And so you come over here to your cooking station and just hit EE. You can put them in quick access slots, and then you can control exactly what you're cooking. Don't turn your back, these will burn. Now sometimes you want to burn them, okay? And you want to burn them because if you do a little tricky thing that I'm going to show you right here at the end of the video, you can make a black banner. Alright, now you notice here, see this tree here? Alright, you can't chop that with, see how these are down? Okay, so that's a birch, right? Now, let me get my flint axe, and I'll show you. Watch. Too hard. Okay? That's a problem. Now, there is a way, young Padawan, you can knock these trees down, these birch trees, and you can break them up. And I'll show you how. It's time consuming. But what you do is you use other trees. Okay? So I'm going to break this into smaller chunks because I can't move it. It's better if you do it upslope. Okay? But watch. Watch him. Boom. He damages that tree. Okay? And you can work this around like this. Okay? Yeah, I messed it up. I screwed it up. Okay, so let me turn it a little bit. It's tricky. It's not easy, but it can be done. Okay? Ah! Ah! Oh, gosh. So yeah, it, like what I would do. See, like this thing's messing me up. Let me get this out of the way real quick. Get out of the way. You're in my way. Yeah, the only reason I can chop this is because I have the bronze axe. Okay, so what I would do is I would try this tree and hope it falls right. And I might even take a little damage so that I can make sure that this thing... See, it's laying wrong. But watch it hit. Okay? And now you can, what you can do is push it up. Come on. Sprint. And then jump over it. And there it goes. Okay? Now you can, so you can use that technique to knock these guys down, and you can keep smashing. And I got some fine wood before I got to bronze tech. Okay? So, and what that allows you to do, if you can get just a little bit of fine wood, you can make... Come over here to furniture. Make this chair. Okay? That'll buff up your let me show you. So we're at 7. Or do I already have one in here? Oh, no. Okay. Yeah, it's kind of bugged. Yeah, see, the minute you select the chair, so the chair is +2, and then you can also make a black banner, okay? Or you can make a red one if you want to burn raspberries. If you want to make a black one, you need charcoal. So what you do is get some meat and intentionally burn it, and then flop down a black banner, and you'll have a comfort level 8, which is a really good buff. Okay? Alright, guys. So that's my Stone Age beginners tips and tricks. Those are some of the things I do when I'm starting out a new game. That's a chimney. That's a bit more of an advanced technique. You do need to eventually start building chimneys. They need to be taller than your roof, and you can see what I've done here. It's just 4 little. It's these 4 little guys here, right? So it's just 4 of those. 1 cross beam will get her done, and then see that 1 cross beam right there, and then just stick on this 26 degree, and that's it. And that fire will never go out. It doesn't matter how hard the wind blows. It doesn't matter how hard it rains. This campfire will stay burning. Okay. This campfire over here, the problem with this build is that from time to time you will get smoked. Okay. A chimney is a better option once you can do it. But if you, in a pinch, just stick it in a corner and keep these openings so that the smoke can get out, and you'll be fine. So anyway, guys, so those are my tips and tricks for the Stone Age. I hope it was helpful and useful. If you can, like it, subscribe to the channel, share, tell people about the content here for Valheim, and I appreciate it. Have a good one.